Hey everybody, welcome to week 5, our last week together in the leadership course, management leadership. And some of you expressed interest in did Veterans Day, some pictures last week. You said you like pictures, so here's some more. But this one's an old one, 1988. That's me back there. And this one was a spiffy one, I guess, because this was, we did a free, for those you don't know, in the Army stuff and, doing what we call military free fall. But this was at the time. Now, this was 88, 89. This was a world record because we jumped from 37,500 feet. So that was pretty spiffy. I also got, that's one of me in the air, falling, 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 and that's one of me landing. So there you go. A couple of back in the day Army pictures there for you. So, okay, let's get going here. For those of you that have been participating, doing real good in the discussions, last week discussion we talked about mistakes on the job. So we had good examples, a lot of interaction, lots of sharing. So good there, and a lot of you watched the video, and so thank you for watching the video. Um, we go into the week 4 assignment. That was on the upward and downward communications. Those of you that I saw, pretty good. If there was any issues, I sent it back to you and let you know about it. But this is all covered in chapter 12. The slides did a pretty good job of covering it, plus the chapter. So, and it's basically, there's different types of communication, from upward or downward, depending which way from the employee up or management down, and within there, there's different levels. So depending what the topic is, I think I gave the example about people getting written up, or when I went into the business, the pizza business, and I wrote some people up, and they'd never been written up before, and it was devastating. And my response to that was, well, somebody wasn't doing their job if you've never been written up, because everybody makes mistakes, and so you should be coached and taught how not to do that in the future. And now I do know some companies don't do it that way. If you're getting written up, it goes in a record and it's held against you and all that stuff. And I personally don't think that's the way it should be done. It should be what they call corrective action, a training moment, or whatever you want to call it there. So, but anyway, okay. So that was last week. Upcoming week, week 5 here. All right, we got the 2 chapters. We got chapters. Man, what is it here? Da, da, da. Yeah, 13 and 14. So, managerial control. Like I say, I always harp on look at these slides because most of the stuff is in here. Different terms, terminology, concepts. Um, so these are type of things you need to look at, kind of get a handle on it. The other chapter, chapter 14, innovation and change. Again, lots of different things to look at. Um, how to engage, and innovation is just a thing. That's a word you should probably learn because it's going to be around, and every week there's something new happening. So that's just part of the way the world is now, and you're part of it. So but terms like this, benchmarking, these are things you need to know. um, so there, it's all in there. So all right. um, Let me see. So that's the presentations, the discussion. We will be having what does empowerment imply? So that's pretty straightforward. And I give examples just because sometimes people view lack of supervision as a bad thing. And sometimes it is, but it depends on whether the boss is trusting you or not, or using that word empowering you. So, sometimes there's a reason why they leave you alone. Then, of course, you got micromanagement, and sometimes it's because of them, not because of you. So, depending what the case is, there's different ways it can go. Um, the assignment here, here again, different types of changes that you would like to see happen. Needs to be 1 or 2 pages, don't space. So again, this usually has a lot of good ideas in past classes I've done, so that's usually pretty good. So da, 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 da. Let me go back up here for a second. Did I say research? Okay, research. All right, so I went ahead and got this research project changed. Um, And because at the time when I did it, nobody had submitted it yet. So so last week I sent out an announcement. I also sent out a message, email, right, with the new assignment. All right, that was sent out on the 12th, Thursday. And it was sent out in a message, and it's also in the assignment. And the reason I did that was because at the time nobody had submitted the homework, the assignment yet. And I thought this might be a little less difficult than what was in the original one. Whoops, where did we go? Because there was a lot of I've gotten questions before on this particular assignment because it's just there's a little difficulty in there in researching. And I thought since Chapter 3 covered the ethics, corporate responsibility part, it might be a little bit easier for you. So go back and look on the announcements or in your email or message system, and you'll see this assignment here. So, okay. Whoops. Let's go back here. One more. All right, so that just about covers it. The only thing different in week 5 here is you got an evaluation we'd like you to do. Let us know, good or bad, either way, if there's anything in the course. That's how we find out if there's something wrong somewhere or something we could do different, and we can change it up a little bit. Just like this, just like the research paper. I just changed that research paper. So things like that. If you notice something, let us know, because we could change it maybe. All right, and with that, like I said, this is last week, so it was good working with everybody. A lot of you will probably see starting next week in the next term. I got 3 courses I'm doing next term, so I'll probably see some of you there. And otherwise, have a great week. If you need anything, get in touch, and that'll do it. Have a great week.